Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the official ARK Podcast number 151. My name's Mistletoe, and I'm here with the core team. Your host for tonight, as always, the one and only Atlas. Take it away, sir.
Thank you for that introduction, Mr. Mistletoe. I do believe we're at 152 today. If my calculations...
That was a mess up on my end yesterday. It is 151 today.
It is? Okay, because it was 151 yesterday.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. So 151, official, ladies and gentlemen. And with the 151, we're here Friday, March 31st. Another great day, a special day. As you all know, the mobile application is live. Our legacy NFT holders are going to get their chance, their moment to shine, their 15 minutes of fame, as they say. They're going to power it up, and they're going to give us their feedback. We're going to go through a great process, like anything, debugging, making sure that everything's working perfectly before we release it to the masses. When I say the masses, folks, I mean literally globally, the masses. We have an amazing opportunity ahead of us. Some folks are talking about crisis, inflation. Listen, that's what the ARK was built for. The crypto winter, they say, the ice age. If that's the case, then the ARK has a icebreaker hull, and we are here to plow on through. No place too hot, no place too cold for us to sail. Right now, we're at 4,091 vault accounts. We were just at, 4,000 the other day, celebrating that on Wednesday. Sheesh. On the rise, liquidity on PCS, 857,297 BUSD. IOC reserves, yes, folks, on the rise. The smart money keeps learning, keeps having their light bulb moment over here at the ARK. They keep showing up. Some are even aping in. They've never seen anything like the ARK, and they don't want to waste a single second from getting that 2%, my friends. Spark prize, again, close to an all-time high, over 500, 505.79 ARK. And that is a street value, folks, of $2,888.06. So far, 24,313.18 ARK has been deposited into the past 101 winners. They've had those ARK go directly into their vault accounts and put into nitro mode, folks. And boy, does it make a difference. Huge, huge difference. If you haven't won yet, ask around, find a winner, and just have a conversation. Hey, what is it like? How fast is that nitro mode? And there's folks that have won twice. Mistletoe being one of them. He's always here. You can always ask him. I think someone's changing a spark plug. There we go. A fantastic day. We've got some updates for you, more information. I know everybody wants to hear when, Atlas, when, Brett, are we going to get our hands? We're legacy NFT holders. When are we going to touch them?
Yeah.
The excitement builds, sir.
Yeah, so I just got done with a series of chats with Jan. We're going to post a special DAO link that you'll be able to go and connect and join the Telegram group once you're connected with your legacy NFT wallet. So you won't be able to get access to the Telegram group unless you have your legacy NFT, and you'll have to connect to that page with your NFT wallet. So once that link is live, then you'll be able to go over to the new Telegram group. I want to say that we're going to let Scripto King. We did have an issue once we moved the PWA from the development server to the production server. There's something wrong with the CSS, one of the CSS files. There's about 10 of them. But Scripto King, unfortunately, he's been sick, and I believe he's sleeping right now. Jan was trying to get a hold of him to see what the issue was, and all it is a styling sheet issue. So it's a very simple fix. But instead of making the PWA download live, I want to give Scripto King a chance to resolve that minor issue. And I think you saw some of the screenshots when Jan was downloading and testing it himself. There was just a coloration issue. So like the background color was wrong. It was blue instead of black. And so he doesn't want to get in and mess with the code, and he wants Scripto King to handle it. So what I'm going to say is let's allow everybody to get into the Telegram channel and give Scripto King, when he wakes up in the morning and can help us fix that styling sheet issue. Then I don't want to, tarnish all of the great work that he's done and what we've seen in the videos and everything else with something that people would download and then go, oh, something's wrong, there's an issue here, when all it is a very simple color coding problem. And so what I'm going to say is that let's get everybody into the Telegram group. We'll provide that DAO link shortly, and then let's wait and give Scripto King some time to sleep, wake up, and make that adjustment to the style sheet. And the PWA will then be available for a link through the Telegram group and also on the DAO special page that you have to use to link with your NFT. Does that sound fair, Atlas?
Oh, absolutely. And look, these things going from the test modules to the actual protected servers that we use to sleep and cover ourselves like a blanket at night. We understand that there could always be small little details like that. I don't think it's a problem. I think it's just a discrepancy of that stands out. I looked at it, and a simple color that's off just breaks the whole beauty of the design. So these are simple matters, and we understand that putting new product out there always has its hurdles, and we're expecting even to have feedback. Hey, this button is not operating correctly. Let's go back. Let's check the connection. It's just a part of development and a fun part. And unlike some of the previous developers we've seen in the past who say, yeah, we've got this thing coming, and they're sitting around till the cows come home. Not to say call anybody specifically out, but I think this team has proven that they're able to produce fantastic quality product and are there to immediately react, take that feedback, and implement solutions that I know has made the head spin from a couple of our investors that are here right now in the podcast. So, the feedback we have received, just the attention to detail, the quality, and the, customer support that is not like, okay, yeah, we'll put it on the list. We'll get back to you. We're busy with this. Yeah. Right. No. It's like, fast action. Every day is another opportunity to improve. And I think what we've been able to do with the D app is nothing short of just amazing quality of work from an amazing team, servicing a community that's passionate and enjoying their experience here and seeing a quality that they're not used to be quite frank.
Yeah. And I think it would just be fair to him, instead of us pushing it out there. We don't know if 100% of the people that view it, on their mobile device will have that color issue. It doesn't take away from the functionality of it. It's just a color. But I know that, the guys worked for so long, so hard on it, that if we pushed it out there and the feedback was, oh, hey, it'd be great, but the color's bad, or, what's this blue color, or, something going on, I would just, it might break his heart. So I'd rather give him the time, go in, make the tweak, and then we'll push the production link out and get that all set up. But yeah, and Jan really put in the overtime too. He's been sick as well. And so, getting the hosting set up, all of the DDoS protection, the SSL, all of that stuff set up on short notice because we weren't 100% sure if Scripto King was going to have everything finished in time. So because he was sick, and we had to have Alex come in and help finish up a couple of things. He was just his whole family's sick. He was in the hospital last night with his son. So it's been an amazing contribution that he made, and just a sacrifice all around. And so I think just to give him, that feeling that we put it out there in the best possible state, I think is more than
it's fine. It's more than fine. The Rolls-Royce dealership does not hand over the keys when the car has a couple of fingerprints or smudges anywhere, and the customer, who ordered it, has been waiting, for a year and a half to have the right exact trim and the piping, the color, the finish. He would not accept it, I'm sure, with a fingerprint or a smudge or even a little particle of dust. So things have to be done correctly, and quality is important. And we can't, put something out there unless it's actually what we were seeing here live in the video last night. So small little detail, I think we're fine. And there's also, I know, Mr. Brett, if you want to talk a little bit about some of the other developments that are happening with our utilities. A lot of folks are excited about it. I know we are very excited about it because we've got quite a menu of great products that are going to fit right in and provide a lot of the sustainability. I mean, we know the system is very sustainable, but bringing back that external revenue where we're not putting, funds into bots or, things that are high risk. We are going for the sure, market share, understanding that there's a ton of revenue that needs to go really from one, pocket or company to a new contender that's coming out. The dark horse is kind of the narrative that I'm hearing, Brett, about these products that are coming out from ARK.
Yeah, I think, we're trying to fill that need that's coming. There's going to be a huge groundswell of new users coming into the space, really as DeFi leads the next bull run. So, we're preparing in 2023 to have all of these things and systems in place so that we can scale at that level and become more of a, well-known crypto name across the board. So these end-to-end solutions we've been talking about, coupled with, privacy solutions, things like that everybody uses on an everyday basis. Alex was talking about, hey, what's next? And I said, well, we should probably build kind of a little bit of an ARK app store, almost like a place where we can have these multiple apps, because some of them will be, standalone utilities. They'll have their own application, their own PWAs. And those people that do buy those additional products will obviously have cross-marketing opportunities for not only the ROI DApp, but then the other products and services that we offer. So yeah, it's all about getting those high volume, high use case utilities in place. And we've got, a really solid menu and a list that I'm just building out still, that presentation. This week still, we're going to get that little download page, the app page, if you want to call it that, in place. Alex and I will be working on that. I've got a press release to get together so that when we launch the PWA link to everyone in the community and the public, we'll release that press release. And then also the roadmap presentation. I'm calling it just a presentation now because it's really kind of a light paper / roadmap. So people will have a lot more detail instead of just sort of the roadmap that's on the white paper now, which is sort of like a high level one-liner, mobile app, and there's nothing about what it is or what it does. And a lot of people want further explanations. So this will be a public-facing presentation that we can provide detail or surrounding each one of these roadmap items, including a migration over to another blockchain, which we've had in not only discussions but almost out of necessity as well for the gold-backed stablecoin that we want to launch. So all those things will be detailed out, and I'm hoping I can get that finished up. Just got wrapped up into a lot of this, the PWA launch and some other administrative things, but I'm going to get back to it. I've probably got 80% of it finished now, and then we'll get into design and have it make it look, pretty and presentable to everyone. And then, we'll present it to the community. And then that same presentation we can use for our AMA tours. And when we go and talk to other groups about what makes ARK different, we can lead with the utilities, and really make the ROI DAP, a lesser part of the discussion. That seems to be where, everybody wants to hear. That's what they want to hear is how are you going to generate revenue? How are you going to, sustain growth? And I think we can deliver that. So yeah, lots to share, lots to work on. And, the team's focused, working hard, and we're just going to get over this PWA launch and then move into the next milestones on the roadmap. So it's looking good.
Yeah, the broadcasting studio is also coming along very, very well. Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, it's cool.
So that's gonna take it up another notch as well. We've got our very, very own in-house, Microsoft sponsored streamer Airfire. He's an advisor here, bringing the heat. And we can't show it to you yet, but it's coming together quite nicely. Maybe we'll give Brandon a sneak peek. You want a sneak peek, Mr. Brandon?
Sorry, sir.
Is he there?
Distracted by something.
He's in the jacuzzi
again. No, I'm working on something perfectly. What's sneak peek at what, sir? I'm sorry.
Well, you're the YouTube expert here, right? Well, we got a couple, but man, you definitely are one of them. Let me show you something real quick about our broadcasting studio. A sneak peek, as they say, for your eyes only.
Tell me more. Go on.
So here we go, Mr. Brandon. Let me just pull it up. Let's see where. Should be got a cough a second. Found it. Let's see. Let's get a reaction video. You guys ever see those reaction videos on YouTube? Where people hear song so I'll show you here, Mr. Brandon. We don't have to see your live face, but maybe we'll be able to feel it on its way. The drip guide. That's one. There's the second. And this is just a bare bones version. It's already sent to you, sir.
Ooh. I'm on a boat.
Interesting. ARK HQ broadcast studio. And that's going to have so many components and timers. Hey, Spark rewards. It's an X amount of time. As it builds up, you'll be able to see it in that interface. Very, very, very exciting, professional grade. I mean, CNN's going to be jealous. I can tell you that.
I like it.
BitBoy, and I'll show you two other things that we've been working on for your eyes only. And you can't say where it is, Brandon, but I wonder if you think they're cool.
What? Oh, okay. Whoa. What? What is happening? What's going on here?
It's coming. It's coming. So hold the secrets there, Mr. Brandon. And for everybody else, like, man, why don't I get? You will.
My lips are sealed. My lips are sealed.
I need to get down from this truck as quick as possible.
Yes, sir. That's the idea. Brandon, is it looking good to you, my friend? Have you seen the grandmother's ROI DAP people work on cool stuff like that? What we're showing you?
No, sir. Nope. No. I've seen the same UI, copy paste. Yeah. I won't say anything more. I don't want to be derogatory.
You don't have to be, but you like what you're seeing. Is the point?
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Hey, Rafael, can you do I like it a lot for us? The Spanish people do it really well.
If I can find the phone to unmute myself. I like it. Oh, baby, I like it like that.
Let's go.
Man, this guy sings too. What the heck?
Recorded that one. I hope you recorded that one.
Live percussion on the podcast, baby. Where did that come from?
From my living room, I got my drums right there. Remember, I'm a musician.
What, I never heard you, man. You've got like the hands like silk wrapped, banana fingers. Like, it just sounds perfect.
Yeah, we grew up doing that, so that's part of my life. But it's like a passion. It's like a passion that I share with Brandon. That Brandon has a passion to teach people and help people. I love the music, so.
Hey, Rafael, can you throw us like a 30-second, 60-second max descarga?
I gotta tune the drums because I just came to the house, so they're not tuned. They sound good, but they're not tuned.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
We're not experts. You don't even have to sweat, and spray it all over the stage. No, just a little quick descarga ahí, Tito Puente style.
Okay. Yes.
Patato Junior.
Patato Junior. Okay. Let me see. Okay.
Whoa.
Let's give it half a time, and then we can do it.
Catalyst, do you have your guest for the Friday night cocktails while they listen to the ARK podcast to see if they're going to win the spark?
Okay. Now we can do that. All right.
Whenever you're ready, buddy.
No, sir. It's a little early for the cocktails here on the West Coast.
Is that enough?
Wow, man. Double fisted, baby.
And then
There's
there's another instrument.
ayahuasca ceremony.
There is another instrument that I love. Let's see if you can hear it.
Man, that's the bachata machine.
Yeah, that's the bongo. So you got the tumbadoras and the bongos right there. And they're not even...
Man.
Yeah.
Well, you stepped up to the challenge, man. Okay, guys, let's give him a round of applause. That's entertainment right there. Sheesh. We got a live, talented musician here with us, ladies and gentlemen. And, even more exciting is the work that you're doing with the school and spreading the word of what is so special about ARK. DeFi, traders, crypto enthusiasts hearing about this amazing project. We're very proud, man, of the work you're doing.
Thank you, sir. My honor.
We're going places, folks, all over the world. Wherever there's water, we could even sail on a lake, folks. Why not? Why not? Got the Nile River. We've got so many great places that we're going to cruise on by and just bring them aboard here at the ARK. It's a great update, Mr. Brett. Thank you so much. I do have a question. When are we going to be releasing the TG for these great NFT investors to be able to join, at least to get their special place, their VIP seat. Hello, Mr. Brett, are you there? Maybe he had to step away. We'll ask him later. Mr. Mistletoad, what have you got planned for us on this fantastic Friday?
Well, we had Mr. Brandon, the passive income guy, the second Brandon. He was going to come present his PowerPoint, actually, but unfortunately he had to actually step away. He said he was ran into an emergency, so he's going to have to reschedule with us, unfortunately.
So does that mean we're getting a concert tonight?
That's what I was going to say, yeah. We get some singing in here.
It's okay. Anyway, we talked a lot, before the podcast, gossip of what's happening as so many folks are hearing about ARK in the crypto communities, and they're having to do a double take. They're looking back like, what was that? Oh, the ARK. Oh, you heard about the ARK too? We're not supposed to talk about the ARK, but I see a bunch of dead people. They're scared. They're looking for that sustainable passage, my friends, to keep them afloat. Not just surviving, drowning, but thriving, calm, cool, and collected, away from the crypto abyss with those crustaceans at the Bikini Bottom. Or shout out to SpongeBob, Patrick, and all those great characters down there. But we want to be here earning, growing, sailing effortlessly towards all of our financial goals and everything that we want to provide for our families and our futures in these uncertain times. That's why we're in crypto, folks. And that's why we're going to educate so many around the globe to hedge themselves against those nasty printers that they got. You know where they got them. And we have ours to counterattack. The great thing about the ARK is that it prints so much better. And it gives you crypto that you could always turn into fiat when you need it the most. So I think we're going to skip our all aboard, except that we do have to give away some free ARK, regardless if we have a guest tonight, if we have an article. We never fail to give away ARK. So it's all yours, sir. Whenever you're ready, we will fire away. How many great folks do we have for tonight's contest?
Today we got 54, so we need some more participants, guys. If you're not aware of what's going on with this magical wheel here, we every night we have one lucky YouTuber come and host their video live on the podcast, and we give away $50 to $100 worth of ARK. All you have to do is every day there's going to be a sweep widget link pinned in the chat. You have to click that link. It takes about 5 minutes. Go like a couple videos. Go clap up some Medium articles, and you're going to be entered on this wheel. That's all it takes. 5 minutes of your day. So get in there, folks.
Let's go. Man, you do that too well. So professional. I love it. I really love it. I think if I ever need a day off, we're not going to have any trouble here at the ARK with Mistletoad manning the 1 and 2s, frequency modulated. All right, folks. On the count of 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Jane, you've won $50 worth of ARK. Let's go. She's actually in my syndicate.
All right. It all comes full circle here at the ARK. For the win. Congratulations, Jane. All right.
First time from the Philippines, so that definitely helps there.
Absolutely. Hey, it's like getting a referral, bonus that you can win here. That's pretty nice. It's another way to look at it, right? What's easier, go get a referral or come join the contest? You should be doing both if you really, really want to expand and grow. Miracle grow. All right, let's get our screen up here, folks, and let's check again what's happening with the Spark for tonight. And thank you for your patience as we're having here a little technical difficulty getting the screen to share correctly for all of us. Oh, there it is. Fantastic. All right. Well, we're pumped up. 2,935. It was 51 yesterday, and we did that at 10:31, so 30 minutes from now. But we went long. We want to try to keep this to an hour. So let's go ahead and let's play some music and get pumped up for the Spark. If anybody wants to win, you're more than welcome to call out for Sparky.
Come on, boy.
There we go.
Here, Sparky, Sparky, Sparky.
That's it.
Here, Sparky.
Who is it going to be? Well, there it is. Tonight's Spark Prize winner, folks, their wallet ends in 1827. And their lucky winner of 514.53 ARK. And they are first-time winner. Congratulations. Sheesh. Almost another all-time high, but it is not. And as a first-time winner, we have a tradition here. We play the first-time winner jingle. Please watch your ears. It is a little bit loud. Sheesh.
Let's get this crypto.
Oh, God dang.
Oh, yeah, let's get this crypto.
All right. People are looking through their syndicates. They're looking up. They're looking down. Is it somebody that I know that won this? Well, it's definitely somebody invested. It's definitely somebody that just automatically, instantly, that fast got put into nitro mode, and they're earning so much more every single second. With that, let's check in with our very own crypto DeFi expert, Mr. Z. What do you have cooking for us? What alpha from the crypto streets, from Wall Street, from all streets? Hope you're doing well.
Let's go. I was just double checking to see if that address is under any of my syndicates, but I'll have to wait another day. Let's go. Yeah, today it's a Friday, and usually on a Friday I do a personal thing where I look into statistics a little bit. And I look at sort of variances. I look into what's performing. And one cool thing that I can say is DeFi is back up to $50.2 billion total value locked. That's really encouraging, showing some bullish signs. And we have to thank Lido for that. So Lido Finance and MakerDAO and Aave are sort of the stakings for Ethereum currently. And we know that sort of Ethereum's Shanghai update comes on the 13th of April, if I'm not wrong. And since then, we've seen more people stake into Lido, into MakerDAO, and Aave and Curve. And that's what's making up. And Uniswap has hit top 5 as well. Total value locked up to $3.95 billion. Lido still sort of, you can say, leads with $10.9 billion. And then MakerDAO is making a comeback as well, up to $7.69 billion. So that's how the total value looks like in DeFi. So it's looking bullish there. Then I start to look into the charts a little bit, and I wanted to see if Bitcoin reaches back to that 29 billion region. And I think that's something that might happen over the weekend in the technical sides. But we did touch 29K, and I think with what's happening with all the banks and the inflation on the dollar, I think people are starting to realize that crypto is the hedge. Crypto and gold and silver. These are 3 things that I'm seeing a bunch of sort of hedges happen into. So BTC is up there at 28.3K. BNB is showing good repetition, and I've got some news on Binance that I'm going to kind of show you guys. So that's sitting at $316 right now. And last but not least, Ethereum with its Shanghai hard fork is on the sort of 1800 region, which is, it's all bullish. It's looking really, really good. Crypto overall is, I wanted it to cross 1.3 trillion today, but maybe next week. But we are sitting at a market cap of $1.23 trillion in crypto. With Bitcoin leading it at 514 billion market cap. And then we have Ethereum in second. The other thing I saw in the sort of top 50 of tokens is a new entrance, and that is Arbitrum. So if we can see, Arbitrum did reach the top 50 a couple of days ago, and now it's sitting at number 36. So great utility, great layer 2. And I think we're gonna kind of go through these countdowns more and more. So like Aptos is also showing good utility there at $11. So that's what I do on the weekends. We sort of look into variances, and we look at where the data is going and where the money's going and where it's getting locked, because total value locked is the way DeFi is going forward. When a token is locked for 3 to 5 plus years, that shows that we have a bunch of ambition there. So that's the cool thing. Now, on the Main Streets news, I think you guys kind of heard the news that Silicon Valley Bank is being bought out. And for Monday, it's going to be renamed. We have a buyer for it. And the buyer is First Citizens Bank. And this is the crazy thing. First Citizen Banks was able to buy Silicon Valley Bank's sort of assets for a big discount. So Silicon Valley Bank's transactions include the purchase of a $72 billion Silicon Valley Bridge Bank. So they got Silicon Valley Bank was about 72 to 85 billion, and they bought all the assets for a discount of 16.5 billion. That's crazy. That's like a real good discount at the auction sale. Absolutely. So we see that happen in the Main Street. We're seeing these banks being bought out for a discount price in the auction, and it's all done by the Federal Reserve. So we'll keep an eye on that. So employees have not lost their jobs yet. So First Citizens will be the company, and we have the painters and sort of decors being changed in all the offices right now as we speak. So that's the news from Main Street. Now, a few different news I'm gonna go through. So I'm gonna start off with Binance Smart Chain. So as we know, with all the sort of layer 2s coming out, we've seen Arbitrum, we've seen Polygon release their ZK EVM, and we've seen ZK Sync from Matter Labs release it. And now Binance has to up their game when it comes to gas fee, because people are going to be moving on to ZK EVMs really soon. And today Binance put out a proposal. And it's a really interesting proposal. And this is the title. So it reads out, New Binance Smart Chain Proposal Seeks to Lower Transaction Fee, right? So the proposal here, this is a quote from the validators here. So they write out, BSC transaction costs are currently set at a relatively high fixed rate of 5 GUI, which may not be as appealing to users as the more affordable fees provided by Layer 2 solutions outside of the BSC ecosystem. This will ensure that the existing and future BNB chain Layer 2 solutions remain competitive and keep attractive users in the ecosystem. So this new sort of proposal is looking to take down the 5 GUI fixed rate that we currently. So when we make transactions, when we're buying some ARK or when we're buying something on BSC, we have to pay a maximum of 5 GUI to put the transaction through, and they want to lower that. So that's a bullish move. I'm looking forward to how, and what from the insights I know, BSC are working on their own Layer 2 ZK EVM. So everyone's sort of gone into the zero knowledge base, and BSC will follow suit. But this is a really encouraging proposal. It'll be for the future of Binance Smart Chain. So that's the bullish news on Binance. Now the last thing I want to cover is AI. I think AI needs to be covered because it's something that I was thinking for the past couple of months. How does ChatGPT take its market share? And the first thing was the subscription model. So I think Catalyst and others will say, yeah, we pay $20 a month, and we get all the faculties to GPT-4. But there's one thing I didn't think about, but this was released today. And if you guys want to be part of the waiting list, do join up. But ChatGPT functions, plugins. This is pretty cool. So ChatGPT plugins, we've implemented initial support for plugins in ChatGPT 4. Plugins are tools designed specifically for language modules with safety as a core principle and help ChatGPT access up-to-date information, run computations, or use third-party services. So third-party services is how sort of the Facebooks and you can say the many sort of Twitters and stuff are looking to do. They want plugins to be in. So currently, if you pass the waiting list, you'll be able to plug in Expedia for your traveling, Fiscal Notes, Instacart, Kayak, Klarna Shopping, Mayo. I'm looking forward to this. I think Slack also have a plugin. Shopify have a plugin. And I think this is how AI really, really takes over. So so I think I sort of see it as big as people moving away from social media. I think people are done with the sort of feeds and stuff. What they will do is they'll plug in their sort of bots into AI, OpenAI, and put their Shopify link, put their social media links, and then ask ChatGPT to parse out the information. I think we need to parse out the information a lot more, and I think that's what the future of OpenAI is looking at. It's going to be a plugin system. Maybe ARK can do the same thing in DeFi, and that could be a utility where we plug in the many different utilities and create a marketplace. And so this is how ChatGPT becomes a $1 trillion company. It's something I didn't think about, but yeah, plugins are the way for OpenAI. So yeah, I've put the article into the DeFi links, and we'll sort of keep an eye on and I think I was on the All In podcast. I don't know if you guys watched the All In podcast, but they kind of showed a preview of OpenAI. Have I got a minute to show it? Or
Sure.
We can watch it? 1 second.
Friday night.
Yeah, so let me just move it here a little bit. There we go. So ignore what they say. Just watch the screen just for a second, because this is what if you pass the waiting list, you're going to be able to do things like this, right? So you have Wolf Farm, Quadrant, Slack, OpenTable, Zapier, Expedia, and you can install the plugins onto ChatGPT. So yeah, OpenTable, Silis plugin, Pandora, Netflix, To Do, and there's a crypto one there for a crypto price plugin as well. So I've applied for the waiting list, and I want to see if I can start to experiment and maybe show you guys how AI is going to plug into crypto, how it plugs into our commerce, into our email, and automates all these things. So that's what the AI plugin can be looking at.
It's AI like. Is that really him?
Say that.
Is that really him? Because
really
he looks. No, he looks fake.
You're right. He does, right? Like his skin looks really, really tattooed. The eye,
because I'm sure
everything
too, right? Where you won't even have, now people can get on these streams in their boxers, right? Yeah, you see some of these people, they're getting interviewed, but from the table up they got their tie, but they're not really wearing the pants and shoes. But here you can get the AI to even talk for you. You're talking, but it's visual, face features. That's funny because I see him all the time. It doesn't look like him.
It doesn't look like him. Maybe we find out by the end of the month that it is an AI version of him.
Yeah, let's go.
So yeah, that's how GBT becomes a $1 trillion company. It basically opens up the plugins and I want to see how this develops here. So I'm on the waiting list. I'll keep you guys updated. Now let me see if I have any more news. Yeah, Cardano. This is a big update. So ADA, to attract more users, there's this wallet that's on Cardano called Milko Media, if you guys want to check it out. But Milko Media plugs into all the EVMs. So it plugs into Binance Smart Chain, plugs into Ethereum. and I think this is how utility gets on Cardano's ecosystem. So it reads out here: Milko Media will soon enable staking rewards for all EVM users, including smart chain developers. And an Ethereum virtual machine is where all Ethereum accounts and smart contracts live. And anything within virtual machine like Binance Smart Chain or Polygon, all is going to be able to plug in and stake their tokens on Milko Media. Milko Media. That's the Cardano wallet that we're going to be focusing on. I'll give you guys more updates as I get them on that. Now, the last thing on the airdrop stuff. I know Atlas is a big fan of Richard Hart. So we have Pulse Chain.
Not really.
No. So yeah, Pulse Chain is doing an airdrop because they're coming out very, very soon. On their testnet has been successful, and apparently it's going to be one of the. I think because like the amount of funds he was able to attract, I think this will be one of the biggest airdrops on DeFi. So if you guys want to be part of that, I did put up an article where we can do testnet stuff and yeah. So every Thursday we're gonna be doing we'll do it like half an hour to 40 minutes on the Discord, and every Thursday we can do these testnet activities, and then when ARK needs testers, then we'll be ready. But yeah, so the Pulse Chain testnet is up, and we can earn our airdrops on it. So I'll be posting more on that. But yeah, I did put the article up for anyone that wants to see. And yeah, I hope I'm on time, or I haven't gone above my time. But I think that concludes the DeFi session. Thank you.
Quick question: Have you seen they're asking for a 6-month pause for the AIs? Elon and a couple of folks are coming out publicly and saying, "Hey, we're going too fast. There needs to be a little pause here, and let's get ahead of it, not be chasing it."
Yeah, the update is thus far. It's received, I think, about 100,000 signups. So it's not just like Elon Musk and these tech entrepreneurs are like the first 1,000 that signed it, and now Elon Musk has come like he's actually been vocal on Twitter, and talked about it a little bit, and says we are getting ahead of ourselves. That's his opinion. What do you think, Atlas?
Well, with Elon, you kind of never know. I mean, is he sour that things didn't work out business wise? It almost seems like there was some chess playing happening, and he got kicked off the board because he was an initial investor, correct? So there could be that. There could be, because of the way that all that happened. And you see this happen in corporations. They can take over technology or medicine, and their bottom line is money. They want the dollars. They don't have a lot of integrity and wanting to go slow. And from my little bit of research, it seems that Google was going slow because they wanted to contain it. And now that Microsoft got in the game and they're going full force, they're forced to come out, even if not ready. And that always seems to be not the best way to do something, especially this sensitive.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree that things like this should slow down and we should do it. But me being I play devil's advocate here, and what I see is they just open up the plugins, and I think people just can't wait to plug in their Facebooks and
your pizza rolls delivered on time and warm. You want the pizza rolls, and unfortunately, that's the majority of people. They don't care. They just want it now, and hey, be careful what you wish for. I've learned that lesson in life. But I see your point.
So I think the marketplace is open. I think this is how ChatGPT gets $1 trillion valuation, and it's easy. It's browser based, and it's easy for people to use. And if you watch the All In podcast, the last one, you'll see that one of the guys wrote an article within. He goes an article that normally takes him like 5 to 6 days with his staff to like really align. he was able to do in 2 hours on ChatGPT. So I think it's already shown benefits. And I think people have sort of, people want access. I think the waiting list got about 200,000 plus signups in its first day. So yeah.
We will make great pets. I mean, you know, we will be as confident as ants are compared to humans. But anyway, with that, we're going to open it up to some Q&A after we finish tonight's podcast recording. I think we got the fertile ground for a great conversation after. To stay within the constraints of time, we're going to end the podcast. We'll hang out, talk a little bit more after we conclude. And we want to thank everyone for coming tonight. Congratulations to the Spark Reward winner. It's not an all-time high, just I think 4 ARK short of reaching yesterday's all-time high. Congratulations. Also want to thank the folks that are listening to the podcast recording. We hope that you found it entertaining as well as educational. You got your alpha, you got the information that you wanted. I know everybody's very excited about the mobile application. We're going to keep you updated, inviting you folks very soon to join the Legacy NFT Telegram group. You will need to connect your NFT to be able to be granted the access. So we'll keep you up to date with that. Check for pinned post throughout the next hours, if not tomorrow. That should be up and ready to go. And we're going to see that the discrepancy of the colors, as you know, Brett explained it, and I saw earlier, will be resolved as soon as Crypto King gets back online with us. Thank you all for your patience. Thank you all for your enthusiasm and being here, growing with us. This is an amazing journey. We couldn't have asked or wished for a better community than every single one of you who are here with us. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves. And we will be back again tomorrow at our new time, 4 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. UTC. Take care.